All right, what's up guys? It's Super here and welcome to another Injustice 2 video, and today we got a big reveal with legendary gear along with a couple other questions that have been asked by the community. Of course, Tyler Lansdowne did a fabulous job in today's Watchtower stream showing off Black Manta and answering these questions. So I'm gonna go over the questions and answer, or mostly the answers, and some of my thoughts on some of the things that happened for you guys if you missed the live stream. But before I do that, just want to mention, if you do want to watch the Black Manta gameplay, it's going to be linked down below in the description, along with, an explanation of what this legendary gear is. Also, if you guys don't know, you guys might not care, I'm sorry if you don't, but for this month of September, Twitch is actually doing a 50% off all new subscribers. So if you guys have never subscribed to my channel on Twitch, which is normally like $4.99, there's other tiers as well, but $4.99 is the normal one. If you have never subscribed, you can subscribe for the first time for only $2.50, and it really helps me out. We're building a nice community there. We almost have 100 subscribers, which is awesome. Thank you guys if you are subscribed and watching this video. The more subscriptions, of course, the more emotes we get, and you guys can spam those emotes in the chat. So it's a lot of fun. Just wanted to throw that in there. I'll probably be selling out and promoting this a little bit more moving forward in September. After that, no more 50% off. But here we go. Let's talk about these. Let's talk about these answers first, and then I'll talk about my opinions on the legendary gear. So if you guys want to stick around towards the end, if you want to know my opinions, and also share your thoughts in the comment section about the legendary gear. Curious to see what you guys think, but let's start off with the actual questions. So a Green Arrow hoodie. Now, this was mentioned a long time ago. If you guys remember, during the Watchtower, probably the Green Arrow Watchtower, it was mentioned by Tyler Lansdowne that there was a hoodie for Green Arrow, his traditional hoodie that he uses in the comics. And there was no hoodie when the game came out, and that pissed off a lot of Green Arrow fans. There's a lot of Green Arrow fans that watch my videos and that were happy that I started playing Green Arrow. I'm kind of happy too, I'm not gonna lie. I like Ancestor Kung Jin, and he plays very similar to that, except he has more tools. So I'm actually looking forward to this news that I'm about to share with you guys. So for you Green Arrow fans, do not worry. There will be a Green Arrow hoodie piece of gear added into Injustice in the near future. Well, I shouldn't say near future, but in the future, there will be 100% a hoodie for Green Arrow that's going to be added. Now, the funny thing about this is that Tyler Lansdowne thought that there was going to be a hoodie gear for Green Arrow, but turns out there wasn't. So this is actually kind of a blessing in disguise. Maybe not for Mr. Lansdowne, because if he wouldn't have said that, there would have been, maybe a backlash, and he wouldn't have had to, quickly tell the art design team to, maybe bail him out, like he mentioned in the stream, and make this hoodie gear for Green Arrow. So if he wouldn't have said that, maybe there wouldn't be a Green Arrow hoodie coming in the near future. But because he did, and a lot of fans thought that there was actually going to be one, there will be one in the future because of that little flub. So thank you, Mr. Lansdowne. It might have hurt, while this was going on and the fans were, screaming on your Twitter timeline, but because you made that mistake, we're going to get a Green Arrow hoodie gear, which is awesome. No date on that, of course. It's just going to be coming in the future. So Premier skins. Are we going to get a new Premier skin with Fighter Pack 2, or just coming in the near future? The answer is yes. There's actually a Premier skin being worked on at this very moment. Tyler Lansdowne said that he's actually seen different pictures, screenshots of this specific Premier skin, and it's looking really, really good. So here are my two predictions, which you guys who have watched my videos recently already know. My two predictions for the Premier skin are Azrael for Robin or Black Lightning for Black Adam. Those are my two predictions for a Premier skin that's going to be coming, sometime soon. It would be fitting for a Black Lightning Premier skin to come with Raiden, but I don't know if they're that far into developing this Premier skin, because of course the Premier skin actually completely changes the character, making it a different character while still retaining the same moves. which, you know, of course, a lot of work needs to go into this. So if it was up to me, if I had to answer like when I really think it's coming, I think it's going to come with the final DLC characters, similar to how Bizarre came with the Starfire patch. I think this premiere skin that is in the works is going to come with Hellboy, because I think he's going to be the final DLC character after Raiden, of course. So here we go. Let's see, what else do I need to cover here? So another question was, will there be more movie tie-in or, you know, DC show tie-in gear like the Wonder Woman movie gear for Wonder Woman? And the answer, it sounded like a no to me. I don't know if he just, you know, wanted to say anything, of course, but he just said that there's exciting things coming in the future. Maybe not necessarily with that. If it was Ed Boon, if it was a yes, he probably would have said, I would be shocked if we wouldn't do something like that again. But Mr. Lansdowne doesn't give that many that big a hints. You know what I mean? So I personally would be surprised if they wouldn't do something similar to like the Wonder Woman movie when the Justice League movie comes out. So that's my answer to that. That's what I think is going to happen. Someone is going to get some sort of Justice League costume when that movie comes out. I'm pretty confident that's going to happen. It's a big promotion for DC, and it's something that would benefit not only us fans, the game, but of course the movie. So moving on to something that I found very interesting. The mobile game for Injustice 2 has a ridiculous amount of different costumes and different, you know, like cards that you could get that have different versions of characters. One of them is the Harley Quinn Suicide Squad card, and a lot of people, including myself, were wondering, is Harley Quinn going to get some sort of premiere skin for Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, or maybe some gear for Suicide Squad Harley Quinn? And the answer, unfortunately, is a no. We are not going to be getting costumes that are a part of the Injustice 2 mobile game, like the Batman v Superman Batman, or Batman v Superman and of course the Suicide Squad Harley Quinn. We're not going to be getting those, unfortunately, and the reason is because when NetherRealm designs gear for the game, they want all the gear to fit with the character. So that was their explaining on why these aren't going to make it, because those are very, very specific costumes, and they would look pretty ridiculous in combination with some other gear. I think they would look pretty cool, but I guess the team at NetherRealm doesn't think that, you know, maybe they use some Batman example. I think you know, the big armor for Batman v Superman, the Batman armor, those legs would actually look ridiculous on a you know, some of the gear pieces that Batman does have. So that's the reasoning why we're not going to be seeing those specific costumes in Injustice 2. Now, something interesting that was mentioned is that you know, they said that DC would put a stop to that, and I found that very interesting, because if that's the case, that means that DC has a lot of power over what's going on in the game, and it's not only NetherRealm. And of course, you know, NetherRealm is the team that works on the game, and they've said that they do have a lot of creative freedom. But I thought that sentence was pretty interesting, you know, talking about if they went out of line with maybe having too much of a mixture that doesn't look good on a specific character, you know, that DC would put a stop to that. I thought that was very interesting. You know, definitely shows that they don't have, you know, like full control over what goes on in these games, as far as gear at least. So that's about it for the main Q&A questions and the interesting stuff that came out of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now let's talk a little bit about this legendary gear. The legendary gear is very interesting because a lot of us thought that it was going to be multiple pieces of gear, maybe a gear set for specific characters, and we were wrong. We thought it was going to be coming in mother boxes, and it was just going to be very rare to get. And it turns out that the legendary pieces of gear are not going to be pieces of gear. It's just going to be one piece of legendary gear per character, and that specific piece of gear is the character's accessory. So I was kind of disappointed by that. Not the fact that it's only one piece of gear, but the fact that it's the character's accessory. Because there's so many characters in Injustice 2 that have the most generic accessories. Like, I could think of, let's see, Captain Cold, Red Hood, Harley Quinn. I know there might be a couple others that have guns as their accessories. Like, there's so many characters that have that, and I was looking forward to see maybe a new helmet for, or a new face or new hairstyle for Joker, maybe a new mask for, for like Bane, someone like that, a new cowl for Batman, a new mask for Red Hood, stuff like that. I was really looking forward to seeing. But it looks like it's not going to be the case. It doesn't look like it's not going to be the case at all, because these are accessories. So a little bit disappointing there, but they're giving us extra stuff that we didn't even know was coming. So I guess we can't really complain about something that's positive. Is extra stuff. But the fact that you have to go through hell and back, and then go back to hell, and then come back again to get one piece of legendary gear is, kind of a tough pill to swallow there, in my opinion. I'm gonna go for a couple. Like right now, I'm going for the Swamp Thing legendary piece of gear for my PS4 account, and Batman legendary piece of gear for my Xbox One account. So I decided to go for one of each, just because you do have to spend 1 million credits to even have one of the categories to open up one of the challenges, which in each multiverse event, I think there's like four challenges that you have to do. And each individual one has I think 5 or 6 criteria that you have to meet. It's pretty crazy, man. I know that they wanted to be very special, and the legendary gear is supposed to be this grind that you're supposed to go on to try to get this one piece. But I think it's way too much. It's way too much. They could have done half of that, and it still would have been a huge grind. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of specific stuff, like finish the match with one specific move, finish the match with a super, finish the match with a stage transition. I don't remember which ones there were, but there were a lot of very specific things that your AI is not going to be able to do, because they're going to just play. They're just going to do their thing. So you have to manually go in there, and your AI can't do everything for you. It's unfortunate, but yeah, I don't know what to think about it. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about it. Like I said, I'm going to attempt to go for the Swamp Thing and Batman one. If I find that it's annoying and I just don't even want to do any of that stuff, then I'll just I'll spend my 1 million credits, whatever that I had to spend to potentially open up that event, and I'll just call it a day. I'll just be like, all right, you guys take my credits, I'm gonna go do some other multiverse events here. But that's gonna be the end of today's video. Of course, if I do get any of those legendary pieces of gear, you guys will see a video on it, multiple videos on it. Oh, one other thing that I forgot that was really disappointing is that Swamp Thing will not get an air dash ability as just a buff for him. It's actually the specific ability that you get for getting this legendary piece of gear. That was very disappointing for me. I thought that Swamp Thing might get a little buff, get an air dash, help his mobility out a little bit, but that's not going to be the case. So that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.